Everybody think they know something. They got something going on. Ain't none of us there. None of us know what's happening until we see. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait before I make my apology or be like, yo, I'm standing with my man until we see the full outcome. I'm taking the same
Well,
route I
what you
did.
waiting on?
I mean, yo, listen.
I'm
Only
just
people.
saying, like, what you? I'm just saying, what you
Listen,
waiting
man.
on? I
The
mean,
end.
whatever is already out is out. Whether he does nothing else from here on out, he
Where's it
did
out
whatever
at?
he did.
Where's it out at?
What you mean that the paperwork is out
I'm saying where though.
on the internet, on Pacer, which is the actual federal site and all that? You can look it up. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't say he
The
shot.
police report is out. All
Now,
that
let
is
me.
out.
Did he say
There's
he?
new paperwork that came out
I
too.
want to. I want to see. I need to see all the paperwork. So I guess that'll be the next episode, man. I listen, man. The internet. Listen, the internet play a lot of games. Yeah, I got this. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
nah, it's out.
Yo, listen. He
Nah,
drop
it's
a
out.
record. He drop a record. They
Oh,
talk about.
let's talk about the
He
record
talk about
too.
he's snitching on the record. Yo, he's a rapper.
Yo, bro,
He's
he
a
was
poet.
snitching on the record, bro.
How's he snitching on the
What you
record? That
mean?
is.
He said, "Yo, I thought I was going to do business, and they set me up." What do you? That was what is
Yo,
that?
bro, the man is telling his
What do you
story as a
mean?
rapper. I'm
He's
confused.
snitching.
That is not snitching, man. Y'all taking this way out of context. You know, it's the younger generation. Y'all think that is not snitching, writing your raps down and saying, hey, man, listen, this is my story. I'm telling it. I'm
No, what you mean? There's a bunch of rappers that had got locked up, all for doing the same thing.
see what I'm saying.
They
I got
put what
listen.
happens, what you just said, they story. They put it in their raps, and then when they get caught, those same raps that now I'm saying that now you got to go down. Now I'm saying like,
Bro, listen, man.
yo, your man started off the record.
Y'all giving these
Yo,
listen,
I
y'all.
started
This the
off.
thing, right? Yo, y'all are giving these and
Thank you,
no diff
Peb. Thank
listen,
you, Peb.
y'all
Appreciate it,
listen,
man.
y'all are giving these no, yeah, y'all. I want to say this in the right way because I don't want to disrespect nobody, but y'all are giving these guys that have never went through anything on the internet to call somebody a snitch or you're not from the streets. No, your name is Aaron. You're nothing, but you on there talking about he a snitch. You ain't never been had to deal with black culture. You ain't never had to pick no ratchets out. You ain't never had to back nobody. You ain't never had to shoot nothing, pop nothing. But because you think you know what the definition of snitching is, you rolling down the Twitter feed, yo, snitch, snitch, snitch. Yo, bro, listen, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog, Jim Jones, man. Yo, Jim Jones got hassled by two guys in the airport. If you black, just to let y'all know, if you black, there is no police know who the right one is. Now they come after all of y'all. So he goes, Jim Jones goes, yo, they did that. They calling Jim Jones a snitch because two dudes try to jump him. And the police grabbed Jim Jones up, thinking it's him, because as a black man in this world, it's tough. So Jim Jones had to go, yo, it's him. So they saying Jim Jones gave a statement about two guys. Yo, bro, that's not the case, man. You know what I mean? They probably went up in there and thought Gucci was the dude. Yo, get him. Get that dude.
So, all right, so I'm with you on
Come on, man. Yo, they never
hold on.
popped nothing, shot nothing, nothing.
Right. I'm with you on that. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean, but did he tell or not?
Bro, Gucci has not shown, yo,
Yo,
he is
bro.
not showing up to court. He is
No,
not
no, no.
pointing a finger
We
at
not
that
talking
man.
about that. No.
But
We ain't talking about that. We talk about what he's done already thus
yes,
far.
yo, bro,
Did he talk? Yes or no?
did he talk? He did the
Yes.
same thing anybody else when the police pull up. Yo, that wasn't me. I ain't do it. That was yo. They did that. That was
That's not
he.
what he did.
What did he do there?
That's not the paperwork said he was one of the complainants. Know what I'm saying? Which means he was one of the people who made a complaint.
A
Know what I'm
complaint.
saying? And described and identified and said everything that was took from him on top of that, right?
Yo, bro.
His earrings, his ring, was it a chain too? I think it was a chain too, know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that. Now, he definitely is in the paperwork, bro.
He's
I'm not
not
gonna lie.
showing, yo,
And
bro.
is in the listen, is in now listen, I will say this though. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay,
The statement he gave was to the state. So it
exactly,
was to the police, the Dallas police. He did not
exactly,
speak to the feds, right?
exactly.
But remember this though, it was a state case first, right? At first, right? When the police came,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely,
At
yes.
that
And when the
time, it was
police pulled
state,
up, yes,
and then the feds took it over, right? So he still made a statement to the police. He
this is
still
the
told them, "Listen,
this is the
I'm just
problem.
saying."
This is why they call it Jim Jones a snitch. Same thing. Somebody mess you up in the
Nah,
airport, you
nah,
gotta
nah. That's
say,
not the
yo,
same thing. That's not
that's
the
what
same.
they saying.
No, but
Yo,
Jim, first of
Jim
all,
Jones
there
gave a
was video
statement.
footage of that. That's number one.
There's video footage of the robbery.
No, that where
They got it. They just not releasing
the
it.
footage ain't out.
They not,
The statement was made before any of that.
bro. Get yo, no, no,
What
bro.
you mean?
Yo,
The
bro.
statement
No,
was yo. Listen, we
this,
got listen. No. We Sam, what up? Listen, we got to keep a toll on this, man. Listen,
yo,
cause look, we look. I already been seeing a whole bunch of. Nah, I mean, on a clip that we dropped, you know, you got your people that saying, and this get me upset, right? Right,
yeah.
because you can't move the goalposts, right? You you got
It's
people talking
already
about.
moved.
You got people talking about, yo, he not in the streets. Now I'm saying, how was that snitching when he not in the streets? He a businessman, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm saying, yo, listen, I ain't trying to hear none of that. That's cap. Now I'm saying, yes, we all know, yes, Guap is a businessman. Yes, he owns a
CEO, shout out
label.
to Guwap.
He a CEO.
CEO.
But he is still talking about smoking on niggas. Okay? Even in his 40s. He's still going on IG Live. He's still going on songs and talking about smoking on niggas. So if you still talking about that, right, you got to stand on that. You can't, now when something go down, you can't say, okay, hold on, nah, this don't apply to me right now because I ain't do nothing. Nah. You got to stand on that. Know what I mean? All that you be talking, when you was doing the verses in front of Jeezy, know what I mean? And you talking about you smoking on his dead man and all that. I mean,
You
where
gotta
all that
stand up.
energy
You
at?
gotta live on that.
I'm saying you that's all I'm saying. Know what I mean? I'm not saying, yo, listen, you have to be on that type of time. I'm not saying you can't change as a person. I'm not saying you can't be in the streets and then grow, know what I mean, and then not be on that type of time. Know what I'm saying? No, I ain't saying that. Know what I'm saying? You could clearly be a changed individual. Know what I'm saying? But you can't be a changed individual when you still preaching that. If you still preaching that, then you got to hold yourself accountable to them same standards. Know what I'm saying? Everybody else got to hold you accountable to them same standards. That shit
People
don't change, man.
people hear what they want to hear. They believe what they want to believe. They say what they want to feel so they can crack jokes and do all this crazy stuff. Yo, listen, Guwap is a street dude. He ain't pulling up to no court talking about, yo, he did it. He ain't doing none of that. Police,
I don't think he's
when
doing
more
that.
evidence, listen, when more evidence come out, the apology, the disrespect has to be as loud as the apology because all of it is on camera.
Yo.
The same way I stood up for Jim Jones when everybody right now, still right
Yo, why
now,
you keep bringing up
because
Jim,
that's,
bro?
I mean, that's what the streets is on. Yo, Jimmy a snitch because he gave a statement to police about he's in the airport where there's 1,000 cameras.
Right.
You can't avoid that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Same
saying.
exact thing in the studio. Yo, they can see everything that's going on in the studio. They pull up. Yo, listen, I came here on business because they probably thought Guwap
But
was
he
on
gave
some
a
bullshit.
statement beforehand, though. That's what I'm saying.
No, they pulled up to the studio. This is
you
what happened.
mean? No, how you go? Yo, how
No,
you gonna say no?
what you
bro?
mean? That's the story. That's what whack everybody said. He
What?
pulled up to the studio and he gave a statement there. That
Who?
everything happened there.
Gucci?
Guwap, yeah.
No, yeah,
Everything.
but what I'm saying is the statement that he gave to the police happened before the police got any of that. If they got video footage.
Nah, they got video footage.
All
It's
right,
over.
but all right, if they do got video footage, he made a statement before that, though. Right?
What do you
because he
mean?
made a statement after the situation happened. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying? So it
I'm
was
going.
before. So it was before the footage.
Yo,
So it's
bro.
not like they saw the
Nah.
footage and they said, okay, this happened. Know what
Nobody,
I'm
everybody
saying?
gets detained in that situation. Yo, nobody goes nowhere. There's guns around. Whatever happened, yo, what's going on here? There's been a thing. Yo, what happened? Yo, you don't even have to literally say, yo, this is on record. You could just be angry in a moment with police. You know this. Yo, them motherfuckers robbed me. Yo, da 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 da. They write that down. They keep that. Yo, he said they robbed him.
Yeah, but you can't. Nah. We
That's
can't do
how it
that.
worked. That's how it worked.
We can't do that, man,
Go
because
up did not say Officer Phillip. This person robbed me. That's not how
what
it
you mean?
happened.
There was two instances. He didn't just identify; he described them too. So so what? He did both in the same instance.
What do you mean? Identify, describe. Yo,
He
everything is.
described what Pooh Shiesty had on.
Look,
That's
everything.
one part.
Right,
Another
absolutely,
part in the
absolutely.
paperwork, he identified who Pooh Shiesty was.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. You know, everybody's there. You know, what's going down, whatever the case may be. But you not filing no charges. See, this is what I mean. Y'all playing with
I'm
people
not
with
saying he
snitches.
fouled. Yeah, I ain't
That's
saying
where the real niggas at. They like, yo, hold up. This nigga ain't filing no charges on him. He ain't trying. If anybody was
nah,
quiet, Gucci was the quietest. He said, yo, you know what? It is what it is.
but I ain't gonna lie though. Majority of people right now, like
Yes.
majority of the real rights,
Yeah.
they not rocking with Guap for that.
But they also said
They tight on Guap. There's a lot of people that is on. Now I mean, like yo, listen, I grew up off of Guap. That's
yeah,
my
that's
man.
my dog.
I
That's
love Guap,
I
and
love Guwap.
I'm disappointed in this situation right here because I can't believe he did some shit like that. Know what I'm saying? Just because of what he stand on. Now, it's not that you can't, if you that type of individual, you that type of individual. But if you stand on that and you always talking about that, know what I'm saying? Bro, what we talking about here?
Yo, listen, snitching is when you go and you testify on someone and you say,
No, that's
hey,
not snitching.
that
No,
is snitching. What you mean that is snitching?
no, it's not. Snitching is cooperating with police.
He's not cooperating.
Cooperating is you giving information about somebody, is you identifying somebody. Look, if you shoot somebody, and listen, okay, we're gonna
You cannot lie and say you don't.
Hold on. We're gonna bring up a different example.
Okay.
If you rob somebody and I just happen to see the robbery.
No, that's not the case though.
No,
That's
but
not
listen,
the case,
hold
though.
on. And I happen to see the robbery and I identify you. I say, yo, he had this on, he had that on. Know what I'm saying? That's me cooperating. That's me snitching, bro. He said what the man had on. He told him what the man had on. Okay?
That is the definition of snitching. But you gotta understand, yo, he's in a place that has cameras. They know him. They know each other. This ain't no random. Yo, you cannot lie and be like, yo, I don't know who the hell that is, because you're going to jail. You're in. He rented out the studio. He did all that. Yo, ain't none of that. Yo, you don't know who he is, nigga. That's your artist. That's your part. They ain't got guns in here. Then you're going down too, and you got an officer on your payroll right there. You're not gonna go put him in jail, but you like, listen, man. Yeah, they ready. Gucci know what it is. He's experienced in it. See, this is what I mean. The internet ain't experienced with nothing. They ain't never been through nothing. They ain't never popped nothing. They ain't never had to sit in the room. They ain't never had to do none of that. All they know is, yo, he's a snitch because he said this. No, that's not how it works when you're dealing with that type of situation. That ain't no random. Like, Gucci ain't just say, yo, I just seen some dudes shoot some random dude. Those his people. That's his family. Yo, bro, he's going down.
Clearly not.
Yo, you can't just do. That's the part that people online don't understand. Like, they just like thinking this is some random, and no, that's not the case, bro. You can't just be like, yo, I didn't see. You can't fold a blind eye when you got an officer on your payroll and he's gonna say, yo, I seen him with him. That's the part people not understanding because they're not street niggas. So y'all don't know what it is being black and nigga. You're going down.
So look, so what you saying is he told, but he's not gonna press charges.
He's not. He got quiet on
No,
me.
but
Said,
that's
I'm
what
out of
you're
here.
saying though.
No, I ain't say this either. No. I ain't say that. What I'm saying is, you got to think smarter.
Okay,
if I got an officer on my payroll and he came in there and he seen me with 2 dudes, 3, 4 dudes, they had all types of guns in there, automatics. It wasn't just 2, 3 guns. The officer's gonna tell the truth So if I lie here, I'm going down.
But did he tell?
Okay, see that? Yeah, he did
I'm
not
just
tell, bro.
no,
He did
listen.
not tell.
Okay, all right.
That's like me. I got a cop with me. I got a cop with me down, and let's say I'm gonna use somebody else, not me and you together, and like maybe my cousin. He come and rob you. I'm standing right there with my officer security guard. My officer guard sees everything.
But he didn't see anything though.
Yes, he did. He came in the room.
No, he didn't come in the room, boy.
That's why.
It's in the paperwork, man. He didn't come in the room. He tried to go in the room. He did not go in the room.
This is why I'm telling y'all, I'm waiting to watch when y'all see the footage and y'all see what's going on and then it drops. Make sure the apology is as loud as the disrespect.
Yo, but he ain't go in the room though.
He
Both
did
of
go in the room.
listen, him or the other security guard was not in the room at all.
No, the two officers seen the guns. They seen all of the guns. They seen Big 30.
Yes, when they tried to go in the room. No, it's in the work.
Okay.
Bro, it's public record. It's not. We're not saying nothing that ain't in the public record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, what I'm saying is he tried to go in the room and somebody was in the room. I mean, on the door blocking them from getting in.
But
they ain't get in. They tried to go in. They ain't get in though.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's in the work.
No, there's more paperwork that's gonna come out to where they had guns.
More paperwork came out already.
They pointed a gun at the officer. That's why they pointed a gun at the officer.
No, that was the dude that was standing at the door.
No, but there's more paperwork. That's not the only.
Let them get in the door,
bro. That's not the only. That's not the only paperwork they got. That's why you know how they build cases. You know how this go. All of you guys that ain't from the street ain't never do nothing. You don't understand this, and you definitely know what it is to be black and caught up in a situation like that.
If you got an officer on payroll, are you not an informant? Nah, you're not. Nah.
Now, see, that's what they got it confused because we allowing people to get it misconstrued.
Nah, there's a lot of there's a lot of guys that used to be officers, you know what I'm saying, or used to be, you know what I mean, on the police squad.
Suge Knight had officers with him.
Yeah, they security now. You know what I'm saying? They not officers no more. They do security. You know
off duty, or they off duty, or they
off duty. You know what I'm saying?
Off duty, yeah.
I mean, so
rapper, yeah. Listen, all right.
Yo, listen.
They calling Jim Jones a snitch. This is a fact.
I'm calling a spade, man. Know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to Gucci.
I seen the work. It wasn't no foo-foo work. I know what foo-foo work. I know what paperwork looked like. Know what I'm saying? That was official tissue work. And not only that, but it was confirmed later on.
I know the law.
Know what I'm saying? And even, yo, listen, man.
Y'all, not y'all, but people don't know the law. I know the law. And if you lying, you going down with them.
Yeah. Nah, but that's later on, though. Know what I'm saying? That's when the feds get involved.
The feds are involved. He about to get 20
but he
10.
didn't make a statement to the feds. He made a statement to the Dallas Police Department.
No, that's because Gucci knew the whole situation. Yo, Gucci is a street dude. He knew exactly what the play was. Once they did it, he probably, listen, people don't know this, but it came out already. The Pops was like, when they went to up it on Gucci, the Pops was like, I know you know this is crazy. I'm not with this. And Gucci like, you feel me? Like, y'all effing up more. Y'all messing up. Gucci tried to talk them out of it. Like, this is not.
Gucci dropped the record, bro.
Yes, because he did the right thing.
The record,
which is the right thing you supposed to do.
The record, he did some more snitching.
Nah, see that y'all internet trolling. You supposed to do that. That's been a thing in hip hop.
He said, "Hold on, you want me to play the record right now?
You can play it. I heard it 100 times.
I'll play the record,
I actually like the record.
I will only play that start. That's all I gotta play.
Yeah, don't get us. Yeah, don't get us blocked. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't play that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Listen, but he clearly snitched at the start, bro.
What? Gucci did what hip hop do.
That's snitching, boy.
These kids are confused, and y'all confusing them more. That is not snitching. That's telling your story that's already out and monetizing off of it. And now because Gucci been winning so long, and so many people hate Gucci that they like, he's snitching. Bro. All that's out already.
Nah, he's definitely snitching.
That's
all right.
crazy.
No. Listen. No. All right, let's be real. Look, he definitely snitched. That's without question.
Yo,
Know what I'm
that is
saying?
not
Is
snitching,
he
bro.
gonna is he gonna go further? I don't think so. Know what I'm
That
saying?
is not.
I said that from the jump. I don't think
Yeah,
he
you did,
gonna.
bro.
I don't think he gonna step on the stand. I don't think he gonna give any
That's
more
snitching. That is the
information. Know what I'm
definition of
saying?
snitching.
But talking, know what I mean? Talking is talking, right? Telling is telling, right?
That is not
You could
that.
choose to
See,
keep your mouth shut. Know
you
what I'm
can't
saying?
choose. See, that's what
No, no,
that's.
you could.
No,
No,
you
you
can't.
could. No,
You
you
cannot.
could. No, you could.
What
Listen,
do you mean?
you could. You could. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
All
You
right, break
could
this down
choose.
because this sounds crazy.
You could choose to keep your mouth shut, right? Will you be held responsible or be found in some sort of trouble or some issues with the law if you do so? Yes. Know what I'm saying? If you decide to keep quiet. But if that's the timing that you want, then
No,
it don't
hell
matter.
no. What?
No, it's a fact though. Yo,
Yo,
Wolf,
bro.
if you okay, so you telling me if I'm somebody who out here running rapid, know what I'm saying, and I'm talking this, that, I'm out here wilding, dumbing out, doing this, doing that. Know what I
Gucci
mean, and
not
they go
doing that.
left. Look, okay, he not, but
Yeah,
he
he's not
do,
doing
but
that.
he do talk like he on that, right?
No, no, no. See, that's what I'm saying.
What you
It's
mean? He be
confused.
we can
It's
go pull up
confused.
an IG
No,
of that
no, no,
man
no,
right
no.
now from a
I
couple
know.
from
Listen, I know
days
all the
before this even happened where he talking crazy.
I know all the Gucci lyrics. I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is in a sense to where you come to do business and you're dragged into something, you're not snitching by saying, hey, listen, I know who that is. That's such and such, whoop de whoop. All right, when it's time to press charge on somebody, no, I'm not pressing no charge. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But I'm in a situation where I have to say, this is red, this is blue. Cool, I'm out of here. See y'all later. You know what I mean? That's the situation. And y'all saying it's snitching. Yo, that man ain't down there on some gangster shit. He was down there to talk business. That's his family. What? Like, that don't
That's
make
not
no
his family.
sense. That
That's
is
not
his
his family.
family.
No,
That
I
is
mean
his
clearly
family.
it's not his family.
Yo, bro,
If
Gucci.
you getting robbed at gunpoint, that's not your
Yo,
family.
Gucci got so many people that hate him because he was so successful and he was saying, yeah, and he was scaring them that now everybody wants to be like, yo, Gucci. That no, Gucci was really what he is. And he's still what he is because he ain't say nothing. All these rumors came out the last month, or everybody, the rumors came out. The only person that didn't say anything was him. And he the one that got his wedding ring took. He got everything
He
took.
say no, he went and made a whole record.
Nah, no, that's
What you
afterwards,
mean?
bro.
He
That's
made a whole
afterwards, man.
record and he said on the record, I thought I was coming to do business and they set me up.
Yes,
Like,
that's
yo,
that's free. No,
you
no,
talking.
that's
Yo,
no.
not only did you talk on paper, know what I'm saying, to the boys, but now you also went on a record and you spoke on that too.
See,
There
they
ain't no need
clowning
to
him.
do that. Why you
That's
gotta
what you
do that
mean.
for? For what?
What you mean, yo? That's what you supposed to do. All right, yo, listen,
That's not what you're supposed to do.
yo.
No, hell
What you
no.
mean
That is not what you're
when
supposed to
you
do.
drop when somebody come at you and come at your character and all of this crazy stuff? Yo, you know what? I'm gonna go monetize this. I'm gonna tell my
He go
story.
talk whatever he want to talk. He want to be gangster. He can talk all that gangster shit he want. But you going in there and talking actual facts that we know match up with
See,
the story of what happened is wild.
there you
That's
go.
wild work.
There you
That's
go. Well,
wild work.
you said the right word that everybody needs to hear. We know. If it's a real case, we not gonna know. They know. It's out to the world. He ain't saying nothing that was incriminating that we didn't know. You said we know.
I
We
mean,
podcasters, we not supposed to know if it's a crime.
but we know because
What?
he made a statement.
Nah,
That's why
get
we
out of
know.
here, man.
But it's true.
Yo, listen. Make sure the apology is as loud as the disrespect when this footage come out. Because there are some people that know. They like, hold up. Yes, this is about to get crazy. Wait till y'all see the footage. These guys went up in there like they were, like
Pep
they
said,
want.
Pep said, I done time for some things I didn't do, so I won't throw someone under the bus.
Man, what? Pep,
Know what I'm saying?
what?
Tell him, Pep. Nah,
Man, listen, I'm not trying to drag my zoos in this or that. I'm telling you what it is.
Pep did juvie
No,
time.
I'm
Don't play
telling
about
you
they
what it
Pep,
is to be
man.
a black man in America. And how, yo, even so, if I go to a coffee shop and I'm minding my business and I'm with my brothers and me and my brothers get into something, we're black. They're gonna come get us, even if we wrong or right. So in that situation, we have to clear our name. Like, yo, same thing at Jim Jones at the airport. And there's other situations. Yo, they tackled Jim Jones. Two white guys, not being racist, they jump in Jim Jones. You know who they tag? Him. So Jim Jones has to go, yo, they did that. That's a statement. That gets written down. People who think Jim Jones wrote a statement. Corny. It's corny. That's dead ass. Yo, listen, man. Yo, it's corny. It's corny. And there's a lot of people that's not from our background that's talking this snitch stuff and writing this thing. Yo, he just never went outside, never did nothing, never had to. Yo, bro, you guys are privileged. We not privileged like that. When them folks come in there and they start police, yo, bro, you just as guilty as Pooh Shiesty. They want to take Gucci Man too. So Gucci Man got left. Yo, that wasn't me, bro.
Nah. Nah.
But bro, I'm good.
It's cool. Listen, we
Make sure the apology is as loud as the disrespect.
Nah, there's no. I want to make sure. Listen, when all this come out, know what I'm saying.
It's coming out.
It's already out. Anyway.
No, but that's only a tiny bit of it. That's why only and you notice the people who
worse.
No, and look, and then another thing, a lot of people is going on for academics, whack 100, all of these guys. You go get a little bit of paperwork. They not even releasing everything. There's a lot going on here. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's a lot that happened in that time frame.
There's a lot of people telling.
Get out of here, man. Gucci the only one. They doing more yapping than he is. They taking pictures on Instagram with the chains, the watches. The Gucci the only one that took the L and said, whatever. And now he the snitch. Y'all got it backwards, man.
I mean, he talked.
Bro.
That's all I'm saying.
30 minutes after they took the watch and chain, they had it on Instagram.
Yeah. So, but that's not what but that's the other guys.
Those are all Pooh Shiesty. That's his family. They all family.
Yeah, but that's the other guys. But he didn't identify them guys. He identified.
Get out of here, man.
I'm just telling you who he identified. He identified Pooh Shiesty and he identified Big 30. That was the two people who he identified.
I'm gonna say this.
He ain't identified nobody else. He ain't bring up nobody else's name.
I'm gonna say this.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel you. I definitely hear you, and I don't want you to think that. But I'm telling you right now.
Nah, I know this your guy, so it's hard.
Listen. I'm telling you right now, because I seen these situations happen on the internet, and because the troll babies and everybody's so loud that we forgetting. You know what I mean? As I'm gonna repeat myself, as a black man in this world, we are judged before we are judged. So if that was to happen to me in a room, if these are my family, not strangers, my family, I have thousands of pictures with them. I'm with an officer. I have to say, yo, I was with such and such. Yes, this is what happened.
But you're not out here talking spicy. You're not out here. Nah, I mean.
No, I'm still. I apply by the. Well, not now, but if I was a rapper.
But you're not moving like that, is what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm saying when we was moving like that, if that would have happened, if it's us in a room, I cannot, and I got let's say we did make it famous. If I hire police with me, first of all, if I hire police with me, I'm under. I can't lie. I can't just lie like that. Now, am I gonna be like, send him to jail? No.
You can't lie. What do you mean? There's
what you mean?
That do that all the time, bro.
I get what you're saying.
People that they know, and even officers, they know they lying, and they still say, listen, I don't know.
Officers can't do that.
Yo,
who
did it? Who did it? I don't know.
He gonna lose his badge.
No, I'm not saying the officer. I'm saying Goop.
I ain't
saying the officer.
Oh, okay. Yo, Guwap
the
is
officer, he has his duty.
He has
to report it. That's without question.
See, but that's the part that a lot of people online don't know. So they like, he a snitch. People are stupid. They don't know. Like, if you were the officer and let it happen to them, they go tell and make the statement. but they judging Guwap because he in a room with. Yo, Guwap had 2 officers with him, 2 cops. Get out of here, man.
All right, look, this Pep said, if your security ain't in it to protect you, why he did? All right, yo, listen. Yeah, that's a fact.
I can't wait, man.
Pep on gangster time. Look, Pep said, I'm not saying hi to an officer, let alone anything else to them. Woo! Pep on timing, man. You better stop playing. Yo, listen, I'm gonna make my position.
Yo, the woo was crazy. Woo! That was crazy.
I'll make my position very clear. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? This is where I stand. Right? Guwap, if he don't say another word.
Which he's not.
Listen, first of all, and we're going to reiterate, right?
Yeah.
I said this from the jump. I don't think he's talking to the feds.
Yes, you played it very smart.
I don't think he's gonna stand on it. I don't think he's gonna go on the stand. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's doing none of that. I think he did whatever he did as far as he's gonna go. Know what I'm saying? But where I stand is, as far as he went, I take that as talking. I take that as telling, right? Because he gave information.
Right.
He chose to give this information. I mean, whether it was you identifying somebody, whether it was describing somebody, whatever it may be. You chose to give that. And the reason why I hold him in that accord, now let's get this clear, that's another thing, because this internet shit is weird nowadays. I mean, you got to make yourself clear, right? The reason why I hold him to that accord and I hold him to those standards is because when you talking spicy and you talking on that type of time and you out here talking like you smoking on niggas, know what I'm saying? Then you got to be held to them same standards when shit go left. Now, I mean, I hear a lot of people saying, yo, Guwap, he ain't in the streets no more. That was 20 years ago, blah, blah, blah. You can't hold him to the same standards. That's cap. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, 20 years ago, I hear people talking about, he got a wife and kids now with millions of dollars. Listen, he had kids then. He had millions of dollars then, know what I mean? And he was still out here dumbing out, wilding, and still talking brazy. Know what I mean? And he's still doing it now in his 40s. That's just a fact. Know what I mean?
Look, that's where I agree with. Now, if Guwap didn't make music no more, he was just CEO, and he fell back, I would disagree. I agree with you with that if he gave a statement.
Right, absolutely. Now I'm saying because that just now I'm saying because
But that's trolls. That's not no real.
Weird. Now I'm saying
but that's to my point. That's to my point. Yo, there's a lot of people out here that's confused with black culture. That's confused with what we go through on a daily. That think that they know because they did whatever the case. No, it's a totally different beast. Guwap got caught in some bullshit.
Nah, yeah, that's
and the fact of the matter is, Guwap got felonies. Guwap got. Your mindset is different in that. See, we don't want to deal with that because we not being adults. We just want to troll motherfuckers online. But we're not being adults. I got 2 felonies. I didn't do none of this shit. What? Are you crazy? That's Dave radical ass.
Right. No,
I'm out of here.
I definitely agree he got caught up in some
shit. I'm out of here. Let me out of here because police ain't letting Guwap go neither. They're approaching the situation different. When they pull up, I bet you 100, I could bet any amount of money they did not think Guwap was the victim. Because that's how they get down. And that's the South. You get a call for guns, whatever else they had, everybody in there is detained. And that probably wasn't even a studio, blood. That probably
wasn't a studio.
Man, who knows if that security dude who owns the building might have peeped the whole thing too. He might have been locked in on that.
He said
okay.
He actually said he ain't know nothing that was going on.
Oh, okay, okay. Because that's going to make it even worse. But all right, all right.